Hey, how's it going? This is your Daily Sweet Talk for February 20th, 2023. Um, Anyone watch Saturday Night Live last week? Any week? This week? I didn't. I'll watch clips sometimes. I used to try to watch it every week, but then I've just gone so long without I kept on going all right, I'm not gonna try to catch up anymore. I'll just watch whatever, and then I'll watch the new week. And I still kind of think that, but I never get around to watching the new week. Even though I have a TV set up now, it's like sort of. It's so I don't know. I just kind of have to go out of my way to watch it. I guess I'll just watch like the clips. Eventually, I'll click on clips that look interesting. But I haven't heard good things about it in a long time. It's still really popular, but if you look at the comments, it's like it kind of feels like this is what people think are funny. And I still think I do get a lot of laughs from clips of SNL sometimes. Um, but you read the comments and it's like it's just it. I don't know. Whatever. I don't want to criticize, but it seems like I. I'm not even sure. I didn't want. I want my point. I wanted to make a point about I didn't even want to make a point about. I just wanted to talk about the cast right now. It feels like SNL has been in a good spot for a while, and that I don't think that's because of the cast necessarily. I think because the cast has changed throughout that time, over time. And SNL has always had its ups and downs. I don't think it's like, oh, the show's bad now. Because again, I still get a lot of like laughs from it and stuff. Overall, though, I don't know. It feels like the cast nowadays is used very strangely. Not everyone is well utilized. I feel like um, Leslie Jones, who's not on the show anymore, but they were really funny when utilized well. But a lot of times they would be putting sketches where it's like they don't really fit with what they're trying to with how they're trying to use this performer. And I feel like that's the case for a lot of them. Mikey Day, who I that was just sort of a comedian you'd see around in like YouTube videos and stuff for a long time. I remember seeing them. I mean, there was the David Blaine sketch. I remember seeing them in an old Hayatanya video. And eventually they got on Maya and Marty, which was very short lived. So then they went from that to SNL. And I think that's great. I think that's a great place for them. But I feel like they've been funnier in everything else besides SNL. I guess that's kind of the I feel like anyone who's really funny on SNL is kind of funnier off SNL. Like Tim Robinson is a great example of that. And then the people who are funniest on SNL don't really do much outside of SNL, which is not to say that they're not that funny either. But it's just like when they're funniest on SNL, they kind of don't go on to do much more. I'm generalizing, but that's something I've kind of noticed or thought about recently. But on SNL, Mikey Day, they've had a lot of great moments and sketches and stuff. But it feels like they're kind of in a box where they play a lot of the same kind of characters, and that's kind of also true for Alex Moffat. And I maybe a lot of the cast. I don't know. I guess I just feel like they're not often well utilized. I don't know why this is. I don't know what the. I feel like the cast members for a while have not really the different types of performers they have. Unlike how SNL is when it's really good, the different types of cast members they have right now aren't meshing together really well, and it's been like that for a while. And I like a lot of the performers individually, but it doesn't always it doesn't really come together very often. Um, I don't know. Just some miscellaneous thoughts.